it's Maddie. Welcome back to my channel, and today's video is non-diabetes related, but I've done this for the past 3 years. I've had a YouTube channel. Is just showing what I got for Christmas for 2020. Now keep in mind my Christmas was pretty low-key, and like I said, I am one of these people that I'm so thankful for every single thing I get, and I don't intend this to be a bragging video, as you probably already know with most people when they share their Christmas gifts. I like watching these videos only because I've gotten ideas of things that I think I maybe could use, or that I think are, you know, something kind of fun or whatever. And a couple of the videos that I've done in the past with these, like I've given some of you diabetics and non-diabetics some, or I should say diabetic ideas and non-diabetic type ideas of things maybe you'd like to get, or maybe that you'd be interested in getting. So I kind of like to share these, and then I also like to look at other people's videos because I find it so interesting, like what people get and like how different people use different things. I don't know, that's just the kind of person I am. But I will go ahead and get started with sharing what all I got. Again, I'm so grateful for everything I got, and I'm actually wearing one of my Christmas gifts. My mom and I got each other 2020 NFC North Championship Green Bay Packers shirts. So that's kind of cool. They've been consistently winning, and well, for the most part, like 2020, 2016, 14, 13, they've done really well. Overall, 2002, I would have been like 4 years old. But living in Wisconsin, my team for football is the Packers, and I know some people that live in this state don't support the Packers or they aren't Packer fans, and I know some people that live out of state that are huge Packer fans, so it doesn't really matter to me, but I thought I would support my football team. So anyways, with that being said, let's jump right into the stuff that I got. I'll start with some different things that I got from my uncle, which was pretty cool. Apparently I think I may have something else coming. I don't 100% know. Like online that I bought. I don't know if anything's delayed. I really need to get better at like checking that kind of stuff. I don't know about you, but like you order things and you got to try to track everything. But anyways, the first thing I got was this really soft, fuzzy kind of fleece blanket, and I love the color. It's a soft peach and gray, and it's super duper big, but it's kind of one of these like thin fleece blankets, which are super nice, like if you want to go in the car, or you just want to wrap up in it. Like, you guys, like, you can give me blankets and socks, and I love blankets and socks because this girl freezes to death. I'm going to be doing a video on this, and I've talked to my endocrinologist about this, but ever since being diabetic, I freeze to death. And part of the problem, which, I mean, she kind of, like, pointed it out that other people have pointed out to me, is, like, I don't have a lot of muscle mass on me anymore, and I don't really have a lot of fat. So it's kind of a lot of muscle mass or fat anymore. Like, I'm always cold. Hands and feet always are cold, mainly my hands. And I try to do activities, and I feel like the more active I am, the more warm my hands get. And the only other time that I'm not cold is if I'm in my clinical PPE. Like, it keeps me warm, okay? So anyways, this is one of the things I got, and I love it to death. Like, the simple things make me so happy, you guys. And then he also got my mom and I together a Blu-ray player, which was pretty cool. And he bought us Running From My Boots and El Dorado, which are great movies. But I loved watching the Blu-ray player because to me it was a lot more, like, I don't know, I felt like the depth perception and the high def was more high def than a DVD player. So whenever I want to sit down and watch movies, we have a Blu-ray player now, and we got 2 Blu-rays to get started. So if you guys have DVD versus Blu-ray, kind of let me know if you kind of like one more than the other. But I think the Blu-ray player is pretty cool, to be honest with you. Like, to see something in a totally different, like, perspective is pretty neat to just, like, I don't know. It seems like it's higher quality, if that makes sense, coming from somebody like myself who's only had a DVD. I hope I'm making sense with that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Then he got me these, they're like wireless earbuds, and I think they're really, really cool. Like, you can never have too many of these, especially with schooling, or like you can keep some in your purse, some in your backpack, some in your desk drawer. They come with like a cord, and then like the actual case looks like this, and it's like a self-charging little thing, and then they turn red, and then they actually look just like this, and they're wireless, and they fit right inside your ears, and it's kind of nice to not have them like connected to cords. I do have AirPods, and I do have a MacBook Pro and stuff. Like, I got the AirPods for free because I bought an actual like MacBook Air laptop a while back. But it's always nice to have some of like the other brands, I guess. Like I said, these are nice because you can keep like one in your backpack. I can keep this one in my desk. Like, you know, it's always good to have extra stuff. And again, they're Bluetooth connected, which is super cool. And I don't even know what the name of this. Oh, this is Skull Candy. It's a good brand. I used to use Skull Candy. I don't know if any of you like my age, like when like you were in high school or middle school, like I always listened to music when I rode the bus home, and I always had like the Skull Candy, like different colored, like they were the inside part of the earbud was always really soft in my ear, and it never like bothered me. I finally have gotten used to Apple's new version of their like corded head pieces or headphones or earbuds or whatever you want to call them. I finally have gotten used to them, and they actually are comfortable since they've redesigned them to the newer style. But I always had Skull Candy regular headphones for my iPhone at the time when I was in high school, and honestly, like, to listen to music in a study hall was super nice, or like just to listen to music on the bus and not hear the camaraderie. So this is a really good brand, and I'm super excited to have something wireless and like easy to charge. This is easy to store away. Like, this is super cool. Like, this is something I can use. So love it. And look at the color of the skull. It's like iridescent pink, purple, and it just comes with a little user guide on how to use it, which is good because honestly I was confused as heck how to use these at first, because your girl needs to just read things before she starts playing with things. But anyways, we will move on to the next thing. So this is something I bought myself, and I always like, I don't have super bad acne. I get a little bit of like keratosis buildup on my arms, but this is like a multi-headed type thing, and I was like looking for a decent brand of like a cleansing system. This is Vanity Planet's version of the Complete Face and Body Cleansing System, and it's a little blue brush, and it's super nice, and it comes with 3 brush heads. You got like a pumice, like a microfine, and a fine brush, and then they're like different sizes. So like you have a body brush, a facial brush, an exfoliating brush, and then a pumice stone. There's actually 4 different things in here, and then I had to buy a thing of batteries for it. But you guys, when I bought this, I noticed they were having like a Black Friday sale, so I bought it kind of like in between Black Friday and Christmas for myself, and I thought it was like super duper cool. And like I said, I was just kind of researching something a little bit more on the higher end, just to like I don't really have a super bad acne problem, but like going back to school wearing those N95s, like I feel like I'm gonna build up acne here again, just because you're trapping all that moisture and sweat. And I wash my face daily. I don't like use like the super drying out things to like make my skin more dry. I don't really use the like the super greasy things to keep my skin more greasy. Like, I found kind of a system that works for me to keep my skin looking decent, but I wanted something to just like do a little bit extra, so then I ended up finding this, and this is normally like $109 US, and I think I paid 30 for it. Like, it was such a good deal that I just couldn't pass it up, so then I bought it. And the only thing that I'll have to do at some point is these heads do eventually kind of break down, and they can get bacteria in them after you clean them and stuff. So I'll have to eventually buy more head replacements for this. But I have a 40% discount code when that is ready. So it's kind of cool when you bought it. Like, I got the original discount code for this stuff, but because if you like provide, you guys know, like for certain things, like if you get into certain brands and you buy it a lot, it's worth it to provide like an email address, because they'll often send you like 40 or 50% discount codes, and then when it's convenient for me or when I need it, I could order more heads. So I'm super excited to try that out. Somebody from my mom's work like made these, and I absolutely love them. They're little like mittens that kind of like have like a thumb hole in them, and you don't have to worry about like not gripping, not being able to grip things with your fingers, but they're really warm and they're super comfortable. This is kind of more of a neutral tone blues and like browns and gold colors, and then this one is just completely funky colored. So like each side you were like a rainbow, which is kind of cool. I honestly kind of like the funky colors because you can actually see them. They're actually really nice to wash, considering that they're knitted or they're crocheted. They're like super duper nice to wash. They're really stretchy. They fit me well. Like, I don't know. I thought they were super cool, and I thought that was so cool that she thought of me and my mom. Like, that she gave us each a couple pairs of these, and I think I actually have one more pair, but I think it's like a light teal or dark teal. If I can put a picture here, I will. But these are the 2 I've been using right now, and like I said, they're super nice to go out in the store with. They're comfortable, and it's kind of nice with COVID, like you're keeping most of your hands protected, so if you touch something, don't obviously rub this to your face without washing it, right? But like, it's kind of nice to like have that extra barrier when you're around, and if you picked up something that may have had COVID-19 on it, like it's a little bit more secure for me, I guess, to wear something. Again, somebody else from my mom's work, like a customer. Again, this was a customer, and this was a customer that sent us these too, and they're like the Scentsy things. Like you plug these into the wall, and they have like the different like wax melts, and you plug them in, and then with the electricity and the heat, it'll kind of warm it up and then like give it a different scent. I believe the one I got, he gave me was Christmas Cottage, and he put them in these. I don't know if he like put it together, but he put it in this really nice like jar with like all the little like confetti things in here and like ribbons, and it's super pretty. And we have another one, so it'll be kind of cool to put these somewhere, and just to like either make my room smell good or make my bathroom smell good, something. And I thought that was super thoughtful. Like I said, I like these little things because it's like stuff that I would like, but I don't think to get, you know what I mean? Like you kind of go through things and you're like, I know I need to get like, you know, toiletries. I know I need to get groceries. I know I need to pay bills. Like, but you don't think to buy like this little extra stuff, especially like with me as busy and crazy as school is and stuff. And me, like, most of my money literally goes to pay my college. It'll pay bills, and that's about it. Like, pay diabetes supplies. And then when you think about it, like, somebody treats you to something like this, you're just like, oh my gosh, it like melts my heart. It like, I'm literally like, my heart is so full with the amount of like treats and goodies people have gotten me, and I absolutely appreciate every single thing, because it's stuff that I can like literally use or have fun with, and I just don't think about it, if that makes sense. So this is really cool. I can't wait to actually use this, but I can smell it through here, and it kind of smells like a cross between cherry and raspberry, like this Christmassy stuff. So you never can have too many Christmas scents. Another person that my mom, well, she works, and there's a customer. I'm telling you, like, this lady's never met me, and this lady absolutely loves me. Like, she sent me like a thinking of you card in the middle of my semester, and she surprised me with a gift card from Amazon at one point, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, you're so sweet. Like, you know, I don't ask for this stuff, but people just like, I don't know. She gave me something, so it was nice. I was able to buy a couple things I needed off of that, but she each got me and my mom these lunch boxes, and aren't they gorgeous? And I think it's by Arctic Zone, which is a really good brand, but mine is like a paisley, like flower teal color, and it's absolutely gorgeous. But she's like, use this for school or on the go when you're working, you know, after you graduate. Like, it's such a nice cooler. So it's super big, and then inside you see there's like a lot of room. It's all insulated, and then there's like one of these little like snap and go containers. I have another one of these that's like sandwich based, and it's bigger and boxier, and a couple other ones. So that's nice. I've got extra of these like lock and seal lids. So there's like 3 different little things, I guess you could say, or like viewing windows that you are able to like put different things in. But this is a nice container to like put a sandwich in, or I don't know, like a hot dish. I'm guessing this is microwavable. Yes, this is microwave safe and top rack dishwasher safe. No BPA, which is really good because that BPA leaking into your, like, from plastic into your body is like so toxic and dangerous. But this is like the cooling part of it, and then if you feel like on the top it's like super gel-like. And I believe this side, if you look here, there's like a side zipper. So you have this, and then in here there's like a long-lasting ice wall. So like it's a gel and you can freeze it, and then it goes like right in this top part, so that the top is even got cold. So if you had stuff butted right up fully to the top of this lunchbox, like you legit could keep it cold, which is super nice. And there's actually another one on the side. I didn't even realize it. Like, you open this up and it's like literally cools everything from like the top down to the back side. And that would explain why it's so heavy. And then you open the other one up, and the front right here, there's a third one. So it's like insulated from all sides, if that makes sense. And I'm really excited to use this. Like, and it's got a little strap back here, and then there's a strap up here. There's a clip here, and you can unclip it and like hook it anywhere. It's super duper nice. I'm so excited to use this. Oh, and I just figured out that this container, the reason why there's these little 3 clips in the inside is like if you had, like, say, like snackier items, there's like little clips here, and here is kind of like, I don't know if you can see like the little sections divided. You could put like a little piece of something here, here, and here if you had like snackier foods. So this kind of doubles as like an actual serving tray and eating tray, which is super exciting. Like, I don't know why. I'm excited over a lunchbox, you guys. Like, but look how pretty! Like, I was like, this is stuff I can use. And then inside, like, Saruji's is like somewhat like local-ish. company for like chocolates, and she bought me a sugar-free chocolates. Like, I'm so excited to eat these. I have not eaten these yet. I did eat some candy that my mom's coworker gave to me, so that's another story for another day. But I can't wait to dig into these. And these Cerugis, you guys, is so good. But like I said, it's more local to my state, but y'all want Cerugis, just come up to Wisconsin. You'll get plenty. Anyways, I thought this was like a super like touching gift because it's like, again, it's stuff I can use and like stuff I don't think to buy for myself. Like, does that make sense? Like, I don't know. Like, I was so shocked to even get something like this, and it's like, oh, you're so thoughtful. Like, I can actually use this, you guys. And it's, like I said, it's a really sturdy, high quality lunchbox. Like, holy man. And like I said, the color is like a color I love. I love like the blue teal kind of colors. One of the things you can't see that I got from my dad was a new iPad case, because mine is cracked, and I'll put a picture here. Like, I had that really cute tooth sticker and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden, like, the actual like middle part of it, like, I went to open like the lid one day for my iPad, because it's kind of like a mini laptop for me in a way. For school, it's just easier to have like a keyboard thing. And I think we're required to have it. I don't remember if it was like a requirement or not, but I bought like a keyboard for like my iPad, but I went to open it one day, and the literal like hub of like where the keyboard and the screen like holder meet like cracked, and I was devastated. So now I gotta figure out a way to like, I'm gonna save the actual Bluetooth keyboard because it can connect virtually, and take apart the other hub and like try to take apart my stickers and take them stickers so that like I don't waste them. But I got this new keyboard case. I'll put a picture here because I'm obviously filming with my iPad, but I love it. It's blue and it has room for your Apple Pencil, which I absolutely love. And then this is the actual keyboard, which is super nice. And I like that it's magnetized and you could take it apart. And then the other part is like a fold over like magnetized like keyboard case. I'll link it, or I'll show a picture, and if you want a link, let me know. I have the 6th generation iPad, which I think was 2018 or 17 version. I think it's a 2018 version. Again, I'll have to double check on that, but I like that there's like this protector that you can like put on and off, so it makes the keys feel really soft. And again, it just magnetizes and sits like this. And then you can adjust the height for whatever you need to type. So that's obviously something you can't see, but anyways, I will put a picture here. And as always, if you want links, let me know. I had to like lower myself because I was sitting on my foot and my foot fell asleep. So congratulations, Maddie, you made your foot fall asleep. So with some extra money I had a rewards code to use from Michael's, which is like a craft store. So I basically got almost all this stuff for free, but I bought like this for myself. I bought some bird stickers, which they're super like pastel and cute colored, fun colors, some doggy stickers, and some sunflower stickers. And then I bought myself a whole entire rack of crochet hooks. I have a book on how to crochet. I have a bunch of yarn, so I'm gonna like teach myself how to do some crocheting. Random fact, I have been able to Swedish weave or huck embroider since I've been 12, which is like a totally different type of thing. It's almost like, it's called monk cloth, and it's a very thick, like weavable cloth that you can kind of make patterns and designs with. I actually have quite a few like blankets I made with this kind of pattern, but again, it's a little bit of a different like ball game to crocheting. Crocheting is with like actual hooks and like more like how you're turning the actual hook, but there's several different types of hooks in here. I don't know, like, I think they're all different lengths. Like, one goes from 3.25 millimeters all the way up to 6.5. I don't know if you guys can see. So, like, this would be a larger size hook, and then this would be smaller. They're all aluminum, all different colors, which is super cool, so you can, like, differentiate which one you're using based on the color. But each hook, obviously, makes different sized loops and mats. So that's kind of what you need for crocheting, like, to get different styles, because like obviously to hook something like this is a little different than like if you're gonna make something kind of larger, you know, if that makes sense. So that is something else I got for myself. And I got, like I said, some other like gift cards to some other various areas. So this girl got herself some acrylic paints because I'm in the middle of working on a project for someone, and I literally like went to go start it and I had no paint. So, well, I have paint, but like I didn't have a lot of paint, if that makes sense. So I ordered like the smaller tubes, but then like there's just all these different colors, so like they have everything arranged. What I'm really excited for with this is I've never ever got to try or got to experience a lot of metallic paint since high school. So like you can see a lot of these are all metallic colors like copper, bronze, gold, silver, and there's even neon colors in here. There's so many. Like I will legit like show the back of you like for this. It's like this tubes are smaller, but there's so many different colors, which is super duper exciting. And I'm really excited to have a particular color black, and it is called Phthalo Green and Phthalo Blue. phthalo green and phthalo blue, which are like right in these areas. I think here's phthalo green and then phthalo blue. They are the kind of colors that make the super turquoisey kind of like aquamarine colors like this. Kind of like what's in the middle of this like paisley type design. So I'm really excited to have that kind of color back so that I can do more with that. I can do anything with just the basic primary colors and a little bit of white and black. I can make my own black colors. I can make my own hues and shades and do really well with basics, but I like to have the idea of having more variety, I guess you could say. And I was due to get some new paint anyway because I haven't bought paint in like 4 or 5 years. Maybe about as long as I've been diabetic, like almost 3 at least, maybe 4 or 5. So I'm super excited to have a bunch of acrylic paint back. And like I said, there's 64 different colors and tubes in here. And again, these are bonus colors, like these are your fluorescent or neon, and then down here is all your metallic colors. So your traditional gold, silver, looks like there is copper, 2 different copper colors actually. What is it there? Pearl copper, gold, and pearl copper. Oh, sapphire. So like apparently sapphire is part of that too, but hey, I like sapphire. That's my birthstone. I didn't even know there was a sapphire color in here until I actually showed this to you guys. So I'm super excited to have that. The only other things also I bought for myself were things like I needed technologically wise. I have a monitor, which if I want to hook up to my like computer, I needed like an adapter. So this is like I think this is a regular HDMI to MacBook adapter. Yes, I bought one specifically so that it hooks up to my MacBook. And then this hooks up to the HDMI slot on my actual monitor. And then I needed something to be able to convert from my Tandem charging cord to a MacBook. Because Tandem, like their charging cord is like a USB to a normal micro USB that doesn't fit. Normal micro or normal USBs do not fit inside a MacBook. So what I had to do is buy a converter. So instead, like you have the micro USB plugged into your Tandem, the USB gets plugged into here, and then this end gets plugged into the MacBook because like the adapter part of it is more round and cylindrical. So I needed something that would actually fit with that. And I didn't realize when I bought it, this is the brand I use if you want to see. It's Nimazo. I'm not sure to pronounce that, and I hope I'm not butchering it. But I got 2 of them actually, which is super nice. So in the event I need to keep one in my backpack or something, or one at home, one in my desk, somewhere else, I have 2 of these, which they were super nice and they weren't expensive. If you guys let me know in the comments down below if you want me to leave a link to any of the different things I bought off like Amazon or kind of areas where you can buy any of these items, just let me know and I will gladly link them for you. But this could be actually super helpful for you diabetic people. Like I said, a lot of this stuff is like diabetic, non-diabetic. It doesn't really matter, but this is really helpful for any of you diabetics that have a MacBook or a Apple product and need to be able to convert to upload your data to T-Connect from your insulin pump to your computer so that your endocrinologist has the information. So I definitely needed this, and it wasn't expensive for 2 of them. I think it was either $9 or $14. I can't remember exactly, but this is the brand I got, and it worked just fine. Like I said, I have 2 of them, so I think this is the spare one I have. And then my aunt sent my mom and I each Steve Madden. They're like really beautiful slippers, and they have really good quality bottoms. And the ones I chose were the, my mom has more of a cotton candy color ones, but these are the leopard print. Again, I think the thing that's unique about them is like the squishiness of the bottom. Like the texture feels really good on your feet, and it snugs right to your feet, and they slip on really nice. And then you have the bottoms, which are kind of like more of a mesh type kind of squishy silicone, which is super nice. The quality is super good, and I can't wait to wear these around the house. Like I said, they're super soft because they're like fur lined, but then they have like the squishy kind of like, I want to say like memory foam insole, but you guys, like these are the most comfortable things ever. So I'm super excited to have these, and these were a total surprise. Like I never ever had a pair of Steve Madden, so I'm kind of excited to have them. So it's like, ooh, yay. I love the leopard print. As a random fact, you guys, I was super obsessed with leopard print when I was like 10 or 11. I've since kind of gotten out of it, but like I still love it. But like I used to have everything leopard print when I was younger, and then like now I just have a few select things. So now I can add something back to my leopard print kind of collection. So I'm really excited for that. So from my mom's coworker, super sweet, she gave me some candy, and then I also got these super duper and a really beautiful like dachshund card with like a wreath on it, and was super cute. Like it was a puppy. And then she got me a pair of these like really fuzzy fluffy socks, and they're aloe infused by Air Plus. And look at the Yetis. Aren't they sweet? Oh my gosh, you guys. And they're like, they feel like my blanket. It's super soft. And then the underside, like, there's kind of like a little bit of grip, like right here in the toe. But like, if you feel how soft, like, I can't wait to like wear these to bed, because I feel like something with aloe is going to be really good for my feet, like especially being diabetic. Like, I finally found, I want to talk about like foot care at some point, but like I'm still trying to perfect my foot care kind of, I don't want to say routine, but like I'm working on finding like a routine that like works to take care of my feet in particular, and like kind of like what lotions I use and stuff, and like how I take care of my feet and keep them from not like cracking and looking all gross and nasty, if that makes sense. But I'm super excited to try this just because it's aloe infused, and for any of you that do not know, aloe is super good for sunburn. It's super good for keeping your skin moist and keeping things locked in. So I can't wait to try these and actually see how well they work on my feet, and I think they're going to work nicely, only because, like, again, aloe is super good for your skin, and I think it's only going to help me being diabetic to keep that moisture in. So I've never had a pair of aloe infused socks, so thank you to her. And I love this bag, by the way. And like I said, I got a bunch of candy here at the bottom, but it's gone. All that is left is the paper that it was wrapped in. So super excited to try that. Like I said, like fuzzy socks, mittens, blankets, like y'all. Obsessed with that kind of stuff. My grandparents, like, again, I didn't really do anything big for Christmas. I pretty much stuck to, I didn't really even go see any of my family, like, none at all. Like, I saw my dad, I saw my mom, kept it, like, really small, but my grandparents mailed up our stocking stuffers. Like, I come from a huge family, but, like, so in the stocking this year, there was, like, these really soft, kind of, like, knitted socks, and they're super stretchy, and look at the color. It's, like, a burgundy and white, and look at the pattern on this. You guys, like, and they fit so nice, and they stretch so nice, and I absolutely love getting socks every single year, like, because to be honest with you, you never can have too many socks, because in the event that you lose a pair, or in the event that, like, you're going through a lot, because, like, if your feet get soaked, like, in winter, like, these will be super nice to wear in my Uggs. These will be super nice to wear anywhere. And again, I really like the kind of homemade socks that kind of stretch so that it fits around your feet and around your boots. So you guys, like, I love the color, I love the pattern. I'm so excited. Like, look at this. I like the inside too. It's like you can roll them over nice. They fold nice. You can put them in your drawer. Can't wait. She sent, they both sent us like some like Christmas goodies, like some bread and cookies, which, yo, I'll put a picture there. And honestly, the gold coins, like, that's an every year tradition. And like, that's the first thing I eat all the time is like my chocolate gold coins. And y'all, like, I'll eat in bowls and take insulin for any type of holiday food. I don't care if I've got to take 5 units for a piece of bread or a piece of cake that's this big. I'll do it. And that's where, like, again, I talk a little bit more about, like, how I kind of maneuver around the holidays a little bit. Like, treat yourself, but at the same time, like, know your limitations and know that, like, a lot of your high-carb foods you're going to have to take a lot of insulin for. And then this year we were celebrating our French heritage every single year. My grandparents, including myself, 3 years back, I think my grandparents did it 4 years back. Don't quote me on it. I did mine 3 years back. I did an Ancestry DNA kit where you send it in, like, your saliva and it tells you your ancestry. But every, like, for the past, I want to say at least 4 years, I believe my grandparents have been doing Ancestry ornaments. I know 1 year was the, like, the English part of our history. Irish was 1 year, German, Irish, yep. So it was English in 2016, Irish in 2017, German was 2018. What was last year? I don't remember. Was it German? I don't know. It was one of the years, like, it's been like 4 or 5 years since they've done it, and I'd have to look back at everything, but this year is French. So we got a beautiful Eiffel Tower ornament, and look how beautiful the color is. And the French history comes more from my grandma's side, and every year she always includes a little thing, like exactly what it says. So it says, this year, 2020, we conclude our shared ancestry. So this is the last year that they're doing any type of shared ancestry because, wait, did we do Danish 1 year? Was it? There was I'm missing a year because we did Great Britain or England. We did French. We've done Germany. We've done Ireland. But, like, I'm trying to think of the last one. And if I think of it, I'll let you know. But it's going to take me a bit. But this is, like, the last year we done it, and I like the little information she puts with it because, again, I'm keeping this stuff for, like, my kids and stuff like that. And I think this ornament's just so pretty, I'm not going to, like, put it away. It obviously goes on the Christmas tree every single year, but, like, it's so pretty. I'm going to keep it out and, like, keep it on my desk. I just love the color, and I think it's perfect to have something kind of sparkly and fun in your room. But anyway, this piece of paper says, this year, 2020, we conclude our shared ancestry. The final DNA passed on to you is French. Only my grandma has French. Unfortunately, now it lumps Great Britain and French into one percentage group, which is now 45%, which includes both English and French part. There are records of Dr. John Frederick Aubrey, the founder of the Aubrey family in America, born in France and immigrated to America. He was trained as a physician and surgeon and served both in the French and Indian War and later in the Revolutionary War. So there's a little bit of piece of like my background. So I have somebody in my family that served in French Indian War and Revolutionary War, and he was a surgeon. So I'm not going to be a surgeon, but like I think that's super cool to learn that kind of stuff about your family. And Aubrey is my grandma's maiden name. So one of my grandma's maiden names. So I was like, I think that's super cool to like have that kind of stuff to like share with your kids. And I'll break open my ancestry DNA at some point, but I get a lot of similar things, and it's kind of cool when I like did it. It's like, you're related to da da da, and I'm like, that's my grandma. Like I thought that was like so cool that like they were able to like pull the connections together and like figure that out. But I pretty much have everything like they do. But the thing is, like with DNA, what's kind of cool is like, I'll talk about it later, but like just because your parents are like 100, if you have 100% German parents, or like say like each of your parents are 50-50 German, doesn't mean you're necessarily going to have 50% German. It depends on like how the DNA folds, and like different like DNA traits and markers characterize different regions in Europe especially, and in obviously in other countries, like if you have Asian descent or African descent. But for me, I have a lot of similar things, and some of the percentages are a little smaller, again, because I'm like 2 generations down from my grandparents, so that kind of boils down. And then like a lot from my mom's side, the big thing on my mom's side is like Eastern European, Northwest Russia, and Polish. So that is a huge part of my DNA that like I don't have from my dad's side of the family, so it's kind of cool to like put that together and see it. But anyways, I'll open up more about that a little bit later on if you guys want to know more kind of like about my heritage. And I have like a whole like a little bit of an ancestry book that my grandma gave to me, and I kind of have a start of like different family things, and I hope to kind of dig and dive into more of that. And then like I definitely want to dig more into the side of my mom's family, because I really don't know a whole heck of a lot about like different things. I know like her dad was highly Polish, Czechoslovakian, and like they moved here recently. It wasn't, you know, like the recent Polish immigration, because they have that tied down in my DNA that it was a recent immigration, which is kind of cool how they can like tell like a certain part of Poland like the Eastern European countries like moved over to America in a certain time. And it only makes sense because my grandfather was born in Chicago, so it's like, you know, like that's a big like Polish thing. So anyways, if you guys want to know more about that, let me know. I don't want to get like turn this Christmas video into like an ancestry DNA video, but if you want to know more about my ancestry and stuff like that, let me know. And I hope to be doing more digging on my mom's side, both on my grandma, maternal grandma, and my maternal grandfather, because my mother's biological father passed away when she was 10, so we don't really have a lot of like information on that, so I kind of want to dig further. So anyways, this is pretty much everything I got for Christmas. And then the last 2 things I will share is I got a gift card from my grandparents, so I went to Target and bought these really cute shirts. So this one says, "You can change the world," and you bet you can change the world. Anybody can change the world. So I washed them and put it on a hanger. And then this other shirt, which I didn't take out soon enough, it needs to be ironed. By the way, I love ironing. Are any of you love ironing? I'm like a weirdo that loves ironing, so don't judge. So I get to iron this shirt, but this just says Jurassic Park, and I thought it was super cute, a really cute graphic tee. I love the colors. So those are the other things I bought, just some like cute little clothes to like wear. And I especially wanted something sweatery because, to be honest with you, I freeze. So I need something long sleeve. I'm freezing right now in this, okay? Like I'm freezing cold. My hands feel cold. Like everything feels cold. The only thing that's not cold is the thing that has the blanket on it, which are my legs. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed what I got for Christmas. And again, if you want any of the links to any of the stuff that I like shared, please let me know down below. I will gladly link those for you. And like I said, I'm so blessed and thankful to have everything. And yeah, that's what I got for Christmas. And I just wanted to make a little bit of an announcement that because of your support with my last paycheck I received from YouTube, I was able to go ahead and buy some kids' toys for both boys, girls of older and younger ages, and I donated it to a local charity called Toys for Tots. So thank you for watching my videos, because you watching my videos has been able to make it possible for me to continue to live generously and live vicariously and help and serve others. And that is my goal. I am a non-selfish person, and I take and use whatever I have, and I try to share it with others who are less fortunate than I am. So I'll put a picture up here if you want to see some of the toys I bought. I think there was like a spirit horse, and I think I got like a Care Bear, some Hot Wheels, and something else. I can't remember. I think like a board game. I can't exactly remember, but I donated that to Toys for Tots with my last YouTube paycheck. So thank you guys so much for your love and support. And like I said, I like to live vicariously, and I like to spread love and joy to others. And that's kind of like the point of the Christmas season, is to like give, and then you kind of like, you get all that love sent back to you in all these different ways. And so like I said, I'm so grateful for everything I got, and I'm so thankful I was able to donate to a charity and make some older and younger girls and boys Christmases just a little bit special, with a special toy under their tree that are in need, families that are in need and that couldn't provide a Christmas for their family. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Feel free to hit that subscribe button. I post as often as I can about type 1 diabetes plus more. Please stay tuned. I'm going to be talking about the COVID-19 or COVID-19 vaccine, a little bit about that and my thoughts on it. And then I'm also going to delve into my third semester of dental hygiene school and my Tandem T-Slim X2 review, and kind of my next steps, and kind of my endocrinologist's opinion on my next A1C. She really thinks it's going to go down, which is a super duper fantastic thing. It's going to be below 7 this time, thanks to Tandem T-Slim and Control IQ. So anyways, until next time for another video, take care, God bless, be kind, spread positivity, and be thankful. And I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for your continued support, and I do hope that the first few weeks or few days of 2021 have been treating you well. And I will see you next time. Bye.